Well, we've seen how Java works on Haiku, and time to show you what I've got for you. There are very few Java apps in the repos. Not very much. I think the Java IDE NetBeans is itself written in Java. I'm not 100% sure of that. But anyway, let me show you what I've got. Let's see. So I have a separate little SourceForge space for that. Java apps for Haiku. Let's just see the summary there. And of course all of these are also on my portal, which I'll put the link in the show notes. Right, so if we go to Files, you will see there they are. And you can go and download whichever one is interesting to you. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on these. We'll just run them and show them. Obviously I've installed them already because these are huge downloads, and I can show you. I mean, these are not kilobytes, these are megabytes, most of them. Yeah, and we're used to Haiku apps being quite small and tidy, and that's not the case here. Okay, so we start off with a few board games. Yeah, I told you I'm not a gamer, but I made an exception here. I'm only going to show you this one. Keep in mind, this is a virtual environment and it is very slow. There we go. Okay. Right. Oh, forgot to configure it. I want to play against the computer. Save. Let's move that over there. Move this knight. Okay, you get the idea. I'm not going to keep on playing and humiliate myself by losing against the computer. And the other board games are pretty much the same. Moving on, Accento, I think that's how you'd pronounce it. Hasn't been updated for a very long time, but if you write in French, Spanish or Italian, then in each case they give you just the accented letters and a few additional symbols like these unusual quotation marks, and there's a euro, that's always useful. And well, I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to write in French. Right, this is the letter. Simple as that. Right, and you can enable shortcuts and right. So I typed a slash and it gave me the A with this accent. just like it says here. So that is accento. And for the rest, usual, load, save as, all those normal text editor thing. Word wrap, you can change the font. Let's see. There we go. And yeah, it actually picks up the Haiku fonts. Not bad. Okay, so if you are on a English language computer, but you occasionally need to write in some of these languages, then that is a useful little thing. Okay, then changing numbers into words. Now, unfortunately, this only works in Spanish. Still, that may be useful to some people. And you can increase the font size, decrease it. Of course, none of that will come through when you save the file because it is a text editor. Okay, moving on. Alright, what do we got next? Borg. Okay, I'm going to go away and make a cup of coffee because this one really takes a long time. This is an enormous piece of programming. Right, and this is the part where I entertain you. There it is. Okay, and it's a calendar app. Right, and this is your month view. You got a week view, day view, year view. Right, you got an address book, which I haven't put anybody in. What's this? To-dos, tasks, and memos. Okay, so I have given myself a little task here. It's a bit slow, but if you're running a Haiku installation on bare silicon, then it'll be considerably faster. Okay, this is nothing we don't have in native and in KDE and in GTK, but if you use this app on another system, then it might be useful for you to be aware that you can get it on Haiku now. Right, Borg, what's next? Then we start with the J's. Now, in the past, I set these things up with a little YAB stub loader so that they would have their own little icon in the desk bar. I haven't done that this time around. Right, so this is Java Commander. If you've ever used Midnight Commander or Volkov Commander, or there's a version for Haiku as well. I haven't gotten around to trying that one. Then this will be instantly familiar. You got your 2 panes, right, and Let's see. System, home, desktop, right, and here you got system, okay, so that is basically it. So if I now want to say move, well, let's not move it, let's just copy it. Alright, then a very small little OK button, and look up here, yep, it has copied it and even managed to bring the icon, the extended attribute, along with it. Okay, I haven't deleted this one yet. No. Okay, so there is something else for you to play with. Alright, what's next? Java Commander. J-cards. Is a little flat file database. So there's an example here, which is little to-do list. The interesting thing though is that you can design these cards yourself. You can make them to fit your, I don't know, stamp collection. List of programming awards, whatever you want to put in a database, it can be stored there. Yeah, you thought it was a card game, right? J Markdown Viewer. Alright, let's just open, and we need to move to boot, home. I have a tendency to want to. Okay, and so this is a little markdown viewer that will not render pictures, although it knows that it's there. And in case you're interested, it specifically tries to render the GitHub version of Markdown. Alright, then JPhotoTagger, which is available in both German and English. This is a truly enormous program again. Let's see. 16 megabytes. Oh, I think we missed one, but it's okay. Let's see. Ah, there we go. JPhotoTagger. Right, and yeah, this is one of those apps that will catalog your pictures. And I have not. Let's see. Scan folders. So let's folders with images. Choose folders. Right. And did I put that? Desktop photos. Okay, these are just some photos that I randomly downloaded from Wikimedia Commons. Don't look for any deep significance into it. Scan folders. Okay. And now miscellaneous photo albums. It should be here somewhere. Right. Desktop. Ooh, just there we go. Right, and now you can see there's an X of data on it. Right, and you can open it with a different program, which you can add, action, okay, and so this just a few programs. Now, keep in mind that this is Java. Java doesn't know about Haiku. So we don't need a file name extension to identify a graphic file as a PNG or a JPG or a GIF. Yeah, the system does that. That won't work here. And in fact, it's even struggling a bit with some perfectly normal files. Okay, but there's probably a way around that. Yeah, if you need this sort of program, then you can play around with that. Alright, okay, I missed one. Where is it? I think it's here. It is. Fake hack. Let's say 300 milliseconds. And this, it doesn't actually mean that your system is being hacked, but it certainly looks like it to, say, the boss. And you just close it. It's just for fun, really. Alright, what else have we got here? Alright. Project Libre. Okay, I'm not going to spend much time on that because it is a project management application. And it's the sort of thing that I have spent my entire career trying to stay away from. But yeah, it can make Gantt charts and make tasks and assign those tasks to people, that sort of thing. Right, so it's an open source equivalent for Microsoft Project. Right. Rune is probably the least important of the Java apps I'm showing here. It's just a little text editor, nothing special about it. And right, where is There's one missing here. Yeah. The one that I really wanted to show you is not here. So let me go away and install it and get back to you. So we're back. There's only one app left that I've now installed, and I've found a good use for the little rune text editor. I used it to preload Java, so this won't take so long. Right? And this is Pixelator. This is not the most recent version. I think that's 4.3.6 or something like that. This is the most recent version that I could make work on Haiku. Right. Let's not show tips. And this is a bitmap editor. Of course, we have native ones, but this one just works so well. So let's open up and desktop photos. Let's open up this one. Right, and there you've got your basic tools. There's no text tool. If you want to add text, you add a text layer. Right, and all the versions of Pixelator I have tried just work very, very well. It's just straightforward, simple, not trying to reinvent the wheel. And I use this program on every operating system I can squeeze it into. So obviously I have to get it for Haiku. Okay, so if you try one Java program, make it this one. So future of my Java porting on Haiku. Look, I've got over 100 old ports that I want to re-look at, but I'm going to be a bit more selective, right? I mean, these were sitting there, so I quickly did them, but I'm probably not going to do any more text editors unless they bring something amazing to the table. Right, and yeah, what else can I tell you? They're slow, they're clunky, they don't look right, and they have limitations, but once you've got a jar file and it runs, then putting it in an H package is 5 minutes work. So it's something that you'll probably be seeing more of, and use them, don't use them, it's up to you.